my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Morgan and I create videos all about beauty and lifestyle. I'm a licensed cosmetologist and I'm very excited to bring this video to you today because it is probably my most requested video ever. And that is showing you how I dye my hair. I want to give special thanks to eSalon for sponsoring this video because they made this possible. That was something that I really struggled with when getting asked that question a lot. Was I use professional grade products that aren't really accessible to you unless you have a license. What eSalon basically does is they bring you professional grade products. They create a customized color for you. So instead of having to go and pick just a random boxed color that doesn't meet your needs, you're going to be going on, you're going to take an entire hair quiz, which I really appreciate and love, and it's going to help to determine your wants and your needs. Now, my favorite part about this, other than the fact that you get to actually work with a colorist who then formulates for you, because I get asked hundreds, you guys, hundreds of people have asked me to formulate for them, and it's not possible because I can't see your hair. I don't know your history. I don't know what it is exactly that you want. This gives you that opportunity. My other favorite part is that they are salon quality products. I am a firm believer in not using the drugstore products because of the risk of the ingredients that can be in them, and because you just don't know what developer is in them. With this, you know exactly what you're getting. Everything is labeled and a professional has picked it for you. The thing that you do is you log onto eSalon, you create an account, and you take your color quiz. And then from there, and your outcome, what you've selected, the desired color that you're looking for, your colorist will then reach out to you and they will go over everything with you. That was honestly so great. I went back and forth with my colorist a couple of times. I wanted a demi-permanent. I wasn't looking for something that was like a super permanent change, and I didn't want it to be so drastic. And she went through the colors with me. I will have everything linked for you below. You can get your first kit for $10. It's so nice to have someone who can lead you and say, oh, this is what you were looking for. This is how we can get there. And you're always able to tweak your formulation. So if you did it the first time and you feel like, oh, I really wanted it to be a little bit more red, you would just basically tell that to your stylist the next time for the order, and she would tweak it to where you would get that outcome. That is amazing. That is something that has not been available. And I'm going to be showing you how I color my hair today using the eSalon products. So I have my color, and it's so cool that it says like your name on it, and my developer. It also comes with gloves, the classic shampoo, classic conditioner, stain guard, you guys, so you put the stain guard all around, and a stain remover towelette. It does come with a brush if you prefer to apply with a brush in a bowl. Side note, if you are going to use a bowl and you don't have like a professional color bowl at home, make sure that you're not using a bowl that is metal. Another bottle of color and developer. You can just apply the color directly from the bottle, which is probably what I'm going to do here because I did pick a demi-permanent. It's going to be a little bit more liquid. And the reason for that is just because I think the control is easier. It's totally personal preference, and using the brush is completely fine. I will just slice and apply with this, and I'll show you how you do it. I am just going to go ahead and get started with this. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to brush through my hair just to make sure that I don't have any bumps and knots that I'll have to deal with while I'm coloring. Okay, so the first thing that it says to do is to divide your hair into 4 quadrants, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just gonna part from the middle of my nose all the way down. I'm going to part directly behind your ear. You see this? Just like that.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold on me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard, cause you're in my space and now
I totally look like Xenon. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the stain guard on all around my hairline, anywhere that I don't want the color to saturate and penetrate.
I'm so pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Won't you?
Okay, so then I'm gonna take out my gloves. There's 2 pairs of gloves in here, which is perfect because they have you do like a shine. So step 1, it says color your roots. Unclip one of your front sections and grab a thin slice of hair, your color and your developer, and you're going to put your color directly into here. Actually, it comes with a little cap too. That's amazing because normally you have to hold that top and shake that. So I'm going to take down one of the first sections of my hair and I'm going to get started. I always do when coloring my hair is I'm going to do an outline first. So I'm gonna make sure that I get my roots and my scalp really, really good first, and then I'm gonna smudge that in. See what I mean? And then I'll go ahead and I'll do the same thing right here. And I'll smudge that. You wanna do really thin sections. It's easiest for me when you use this. If you're using your brush, you would just use this side to slice and then this side to paint. Super easy. And then same thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it directly at your root and smudge out with your fingers. Now you're and you finish up your roots, you're going to move on to your ends. I want to make sure that I let you guys know not to mix your color up for your ends until right before you do it. So it says to set a timer for 15 minutes for your roots. You don't need to freak out if you cannot finish the rest of it in that time. The color will stop developing. It's not like a lightener that's going to continue to over process and damage your hair. So I'm going to go ahead and start on that. I am going to recommend to you that you kind of brush this out again because it's been clipped up and just get a little bit difficult to grab your sections. So do you see how thin that is? You can essentially see through the hair. It's really important that you grab thin sections here so that you get even saturation. If you've ever had really blotchy outcomes, it's probably because you undersaturated your hair. So like I've said before, oversaturate versus undersaturate. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just basically take and wiggle the color onto the hair like that. And then I'm gonna take it between my fingers and I'm gonna rub it down and through. And then I will just repeat that process. And it's important, obviously, that you make sure that it's connected to where you hit it for your root and that you get it all the way through to the ends. And then just go ahead and swoop it on over. I've applied it to the rest of my head. Obviously, it's all the way through my ends. Step 3 says to blend for shine. So you're gonna take your leftover color, which I do still have a little bit of color in here, and you're gonna add water into it when you get into the shower. And so it says to also grab your shampoo, conditioner, and a clean pair of gloves. Tilt head back and massage vigorously for 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that, and then I will hop out and I will see you guys with the after. You go to my head, 'cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. And we're all done. I am really, really happy with the results. It's not a super drastic change from what I had before, but it's definitely evened me out quite a bit, covered up a lot of that really light balayage that I had. And this is exactly what I was wanting to go into the fall and to the winter. It has a really beautiful gold undertone to it, which is what I wanted. My formulation was a cool beige, and that is because I don't tend to like a lot of those red undertones. My colorist did a really good job of formulating. Incredibly easy. I know that you guys will love how easy it is. Be sure to click the link in the description below. That is going to take you to get your custom color, and you can get $10 off of your first box. Comes directly to your door. Working with a colorist to formulate, I think, is the biggest advantage that this has. In terms of coloring your hair, I feel like that's honestly the hardest part, is the formulation. I actually really liked the shampoo and the conditioner. Everything smelled really great. The color guard worked incredibly well. I didn't even need to go in with the towelette after and wipe off any color. And if you saw, I definitely had color on myself. Everything was sulfate free, which you know is so important for protecting the life of your color. I'll have everything linked below. Like I said, I hope that you guys love this video. I'm so happy to finally have been able to do a video showing you how I color my hair at home. I want to say thank you again to eSalon for sponsoring this video because they made that possible. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to be going darker for fall too. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
Haven't felt for so long. Took a hold on me and won't